cosmetic. I've got that in one of my decks. I don't remember which deck. So we finished our white-blue spells, got that first daily. We've got all of our weekly experience. Let's go back to this deck and see if we can get it to play well. I was able to get it to play well last night once, but who knows if that was a fluke or not. Okay, so we start with 2 mana. The Huntsman probably won't come out very quickly, but we might be able to get, well, we should be able to get the Incubation Druid, the Paradise Druids out. Cool. We get that out first. Say hello. Red-green deck, okay. It's a card draw card. Okay, so red, green, blue, black. Wow, okay. I wonder if their deck is slow to carve out. Typically. If it is, that could be to our advantage. This time we'll put Incubation Druid out. And our other Paradise Druid. Next turn we're going to come out with one of the Shifting Ceratops. Or maybe we can throw the Huntsman out next turn. Yeah, looks like we can throw the Huntsman out this turn.
Foxes. I hunt bigger game. You cannot run or hide.
Let's attack. If it was my guess, they have something that might be able to do against them with the Hex. Okay, the Prowler. That's a lifelink death touch. I can put that out straight. I can put 2 more of these out.
We are the apex predators.
And we're just gonna hang here for a minute. I will use these guys to block, because that would beef this. I only need 1 of them to die in order for me to get the emblem. Everything we control would get +3/+3 and have trample. So gained another life, okay. Oh, so anytime I attack, I see where that is. Put the other Druid out. More creatures.
You cannot run or hide.
I could put that out. So we're pretty wide, if weak, right now.
You're just fool. The only prize I desire is your head. Looks like you weren't fit to survive.
Okay. Alright, so -2 to amass 2. Oh, a Nisa, okay. Whenever you tap a forest, add an additional. Put a 3/1/1 counters on up to one target non-creature land you control. So he can start bringing out the lands. They become elementals with vigilance and haste. And then once he has 8, he can get an emblem that say lands are indestructible. So they can become indestructible lands against us. Okay. I see where that's going.
The land fights for us.
Looks like we're going to have to start spending life points in order to make this work. Okay, so maybe not. I could do that. Adapt 3. Okay, so this worked yesterday for a couple of things. I'll pull it out. So sacrifice one of these and destroy that. It's not indestructible, right? It's a creature. Resolve that. Resolve this. Put that out. Go to combat. Now go to combat.
Stay on the trail.
With these 5. He can't amass anymore. So that's going to be 5 life. Four, that's worth 8, 9, 10. Now if he blocks one, next turn, this guy starts doing combat. Now let's see how he does this. Okay, he can't amass, so I don't know what that's doing, but okay. Okay, so we'll end our turn right there. And then we'll start using this, because we'll lose 1 life, but potentially gain 5 every turn. So he gains another life, okay. Three more life. What does this one do? Whenever you activate a loyalty ability of a Planeswalker, you may pay 1. If you do, copy the ability. Wow, that's heavy. Okay. So destroy target creature, draw a card.
Let's see how short.
Clackbridge Troll comes out. We go to combat. He has a choice of paying this. So at the beginning of combat on your turn, any opponent may sacrifice a creature. If a player does, tap Clackbridge Troll, and I gain 3 life and draw a card. If not, this guy can go, alright. Now the cool thing is, I lose a life, but I potentially gain 5. There we go. Another Druid out. Do we boost it? Let's proliferate what we already have. And then we've got to remember to proliferate with Karn's Bastion, because that'll give us the points we need here. So them just sitting here and doing nothing is not going to work for them. I don't know what their end game is. It's probably me banging myself down to nothing.
Is your head.
So we can do this. We can gain 2 life. We can tap 2 forests. We can proliferate across the board. Okay. We can 2 more black-green wolves.
Stay on the trail.
Okay. We can put out the Knight of the Ebon Moon. Now, from his standpoint, what he sees is I have 30 life, he has 30 life, he has blockers, so there's no reason for him to quit at this point. He may or may not have in his hand what he's looking for his end game. Fine, whatever, it doesn't mean anything to me as far as what he's planning for his end game. So we're going to attack with this. So that's 1 point we're going to lose. Then we're going to attack with 6 of these. All 6 of them. We're going to attack, actually no, we're going to attack with this to him directly, so that's 2. Then 5 of these are going to attack there and there. What's going to happen is we're going to lose 7 life, but we're going to gain 7 life. Depending on what he does. If he taps this one, he doesn't lose any life for it. That's fine. Alright, so I'll pull this out. We're going to attack with both of them. So that's 1, 2, 3. We can attack with 4 of these to there. Right? So we go to combat. He's got plenty of blockers. Okay. So those 2 were tapped. I didn't have to attack with them. So we're going to attack direct. We're going to attack there. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's 3 life to get 7. 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 4 blockers. Okay, so let's see how this works. I'll take the okay. So next turn we get our emblem. Because he wants to be able to still amass. Alright, I get that. And so far these are token creatures. So, okay. Also, next turn, yep. So next turn he's also going to lose those. Alright, so what do we do? Put a Triceratops out? Or a Ceratops, shifting Ceratops out. 6/5 creature. Nothing in our graveyard, so the Loaming Shaman doesn't do us any good. We've still got a Fabled Passage. We've got a Forest. 2 Great Henges in case he gets rid of this one. Since he took more than 4 life, that is going to boost. We could still use that as a blocker, but it's not like he has anything can attack yet. So do your amass too. Oh, Jace. Jace will have to die too. 1/1 controller on a creature anytime he draws a second card.
Come on.
So on this or on one of these guys? Okay. Let's see if he actually attacks. No, he didn't. Okay. So, Fabled Passage. Take those two. Those two. Proliferate. Proliferate. There we go. Everybody who's got a counter gets another. So this time this becomes an 8-9 creature. This becomes a 7-6, 12-12, 10-10. He gets up to 5. He doesn't have any flyers, so let's go to combat. So he has to decide whether or not he's going to tap by sacrificing his creatures. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to get rid of... Not yet. Now I'm going to have to start getting rid of. I guess I can get rid of one of our great henges. Okay. Not this turn. Next turn. Okay, so this attacks there. He can block it. This attacks there. This attacks there. This attacks there. 1, 2. So that's worth 4. That's worth 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to lose 5. We're going to gain 3. And just to make sure, we're going to do like that. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to still gain a life. We're going to lose 7 life. But we're still going to gain a life. Alright, now pick your blockers. Because you can only block 1. Should he choose to block that one, we'll bump him up. Nope, he chose to block one of the wolves. But that means both of these planeswalkers die, and he no longer has menace, and he doesn't die, but we'll get our shield. Okay, we go to damage. Now, every creature we have, +3/+3. Alright, so I need to get rid of something. And I'm going to get rid of one of our... Yeah. You know what? Yeah, let's put it on the board and keep that one. Maybe? Okay, I want to keep that one. There we go. Resolve that. Okay, so 13, 13, 15, 15, 8, 9, 11, 12. Everything has trample. Add 1 mana of any color. Okay. What was this one? It gained 3 life and it has 2. Right? You gain 3 life. That land now has 2 land of any color. Okay. Alright, so look at what we've got sitting here. Jaya, okay, she does 2 damage to any target. I don't think we have anybody that's a... Yeah, even our wolves are now 5/5s. Alright. So now we start using Cavalier of Night with our trample and lifelink to do damage to whatever he's got out here. Oh, and our Clackbridge trolls. Okay, that's
Watch this.
very nice. That's kind of how I would have went. All right, my turn. Which one do we put out? See, now we're flooding. Let's put another swamp out. Let's move this. Wait, sorry. I should have organized this when I was looking at it. We can put a... Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's proliferate. We can put our shaman out. We can put our other shifting Ceratops out. Alright, so go to combat. Okay, so he let him through. Which means that we attack with this. There, he can block. We attack with this. There, let him block. We attack with this. Here, we lose 3 life. So we'll resolve all 3 of those lives. Everybody has trample, so block one of them. You're gonna die. It works. So that's worth 30. 42 points. If he doesn't block, I don't know about if it attacks the Planeswalker, if trample actually works to the player, but Chandra's regulator allows you to copy Chandra's abilities, but only a Chandra Planeswalker. So alright, looks like we did a little bit of damage to Eduardo. Let's pull out our Midnight Reaper. Our Loaming Shaman. I can put Shuffle any number of target cards from their graveyard into my graveyard, not theirs. We could put Garruk back. And now in turn. I don't know if you're noticing, but this creature wow. I should have been using that, but I didn't. Another overgrown tomb. We only have 2 more of these that we can use. I think Eduardo might have quit. That or he's going to slow roll me. So when we proliferate this time, that becomes a 17-17. That becomes a 15-15. Okay. So, another fabled passage. Let's do both of these. See, he's got a card in there that he could use, an instant, and that's why this is like this. So he's decided that he's not going to do anything. He's just going to make me... He's going to make me work for it. Okay, so I'll work for it. And that's a win. So, we'll keep moving along with this deck.